What is going on, everybody? My name is David. Welcome back to the channel. Today, welcome to our first top 10 video. Now, I did do a top 10 a couple weeks back. It was on the top 10 best games of 2018. But now I was thinking about it and I want to make it a part of the channel. So, every Tuesday and every Thursday, there is going to be a top 10 video up. Don't know what time yet. And the topics will be on different things. Could be on different genres of games. But yeah. This video is going to be on Thursday, obviously. But on Tuesday, the day after Martin Luther King Day, is going to be a reduxed version of my top 10 favorite games of all time. I did that video, I think about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And looking back on it now, I've played a couple more games since then, and let me tell you, that list does not say the top favorite games for me at all. Some of them are still the same, but they maybe moved higher or lower on the list. And then there are a couple others that are good games. They mean a lot to me because those are the games I played in my childhood, but I wouldn't call them my favorite games ever. It's just, I don't know. They just don't speak that way to me anymore, so yeah, so that video will hopefully be up on Tuesday. If not, then it will be pushed to Thursday, but it will be coming out next week. So, yeah, this video, as you guys have seen by the title probably, is the top 10 most anticipated games for 2019. Now, as always, this is my personal list. You guys can have your own. You guys can leave it down in the comment section below. Let me know what your most anticipated games are for the year. And I want to preface something real quick before this list gets started. This is games that have been announced for 2019 as of the 16th of January. So, as much as I want to put The Last of Us Part 2, Death Stranding, Ghost of Tsushima, all those games on this list, they haven't gotten an official release date for this year. So, if I was able to do that, Last of Us would obviously be my number one. Last of Us... Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to say. It's a very favorite game of mine. But how favorite of mine is it? One will know. Hopefully on Tuesday. But yeah. So those games will not be on this list. But these are 10 that are. So without further ado, let's get to number 10 on my most anticipated games. And that goes to Days Gone. Now, if you guys remember from my last video, the last top 10, I tried something where I had the whole list on the right side of the screen, and I just took the cover up and I was just going down the line. So I want to try something a bit different. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. If you want me to keep it, if you want me to go back to the old style, want me to try something new. I'm open to change. Because this year, I'm really going to, along with my schoolwork, I'm going to put my hardest work into this channel to try and beef it up, to try and add more content, more gaming, and I want to just see where I can take it this year. If I really, really put effort into this channel, I want to see where I can take it. So yeah, let me know about any changes to this channel. Me personally, if you have any questions or whatever, I'm all open to things. But yeah, back to the list. Days Gone, number 10. I don't know, I saw they started talking about it maybe a year or so ago. And it looks interesting. Looks like The Walking Dead. And now I've never actually seen The Walking Dead, but obviously I know what the hell it is. I know the whole thing about it. And from the footage that they've shown, Days Gone looks like a very, very interesting game. Reason it's at number 10 is because there have been so many delays and so many question marks surrounding the game. Now, you may think like, oh, it's going to be a good game because of what we've seen. Some people have been a bit tired of the zombie genre. I mean, I haven't played many zombie games, so I'm not really in that category of people, but I mean, it looks interesting to me. But the fact is, the story somewhat does look a bit bleak and boring from what they showed, and I don't know, just too many question marks, too many delays. A lot of places say that the game comes out in April, but I remember seeing late last year that the game was delayed to December of this year, so I don't know when the game comes out. Maybe we'll... Actually, I was going to say maybe we'll find out at E3, but I just remember PlayStation's not going to be at E3. So, when the hell are we going to find out? I don't know. Maybe it'll have to be the actual release date of April 23rd, or whenever they said it's coming out, and then the game doesn't show up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But Days Gone, I'm still looking forward to it. I may not get it on day one, but I may get it like the week or so that it comes out. But we'll see. It all depends. If it comes out in December, then I may just try and get it for Christmas. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Days Gone. Very unsure about it, but who knows? Now, going from uncertain game to uncertain game, number 9 is Anthem. Yeah, I have 2 very uncertain games on this list. Don't worry, it gets better from here, but Anthem... Now, don't get mad at me, people, but I personally have not gotten to the Mass Effect trilogy yet. I will get to it. I do own the trilogy pack on Xbox 360, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. I will be getting to it soon, but just not yet. But Anthem, just from what I've been seeing, like, I don't know, just the whole online gaming thing doesn't work. As people have seen with Fallout 76, it doesn't work. Or, well, it can, but you just gotta put work into it. And BioWare, as great of a developer they are, they just have their stumbles. You would think they'd be able to come back from this, hopefully. Because honestly, I haven't played many of their games, but I don't really want to see them go. Like, we saw Telltale leave last year due to their issues. I don't really want to see BioWare get kicked out of the gaming market. Other developers, yeah, EA, I really want to see them go after what they did with the latest Star Wars open world game. Yeah, I want them kicked out of gaming development ASAP, but BioWare, I don't know, they're a mainstay in gaming, so I think it'd be a bit upsetting to the fact that if they left. But Anthem, I don't know, too much, or not too much, too little from what I've seen. It's, from what I've heard, it's all online matchmaking, which is not good, which a lot of people just want to play these games solo or with their friends, not requirement for online. And when it's required, that is just not good at all. No one wants to be required to be online. Now, this doesn't apply to me, but there are a lot of people that don't have good internet that can be online all the time. So that just sort of throws a stake into them. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. The game comes out next month. So that can be a bit of an issue, but we'll see what happens when it comes to Anthem. But yeah, that's why those 2 are at the bottom of the list. But like I said, it does get better because number 8 is Devil May Cry 5. Now, again, a lot of these games I haven't played, but I'm willing to start getting into their franchises. And that is with the next 2 games on this list. Devil May Cry 5, I know of it. I know of Dante. I played Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so I know of the character, I know who he is, but I've just never played the series. I don't know. The Xbox 360 sort of fucked me over. I sort of fucked myself over with it. I'm a big baseball fan, but I sort of screwed myself over. I was not very into gaming in the 360, so more than half of my games were all baseball games. So that sort of screwed me over in the sense of being able to play good games. I don't know. That's just how it was. Obviously, the next gen, the Xbox One, the PS4, sort of brought me into new franchises and really really strengthened my gaming library. So yeah, that sort of helps. So Devil May Cry 5, I'm willing to start up and play, and then go back and play the originals. Actually, I have the trilogy of Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3 on PC. So if you guys want me to see basically be a blind playthrough of it, then let me know. I'd be willing to try it out, at least do an episode. If I don't really like it, or if it doesn't come out how I want it, then we'll stop it there, or I'll do a stream, or whatever. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I'd be willing to play that on the channel. Devil May Cry 5, I may be willing to play. That's the one thing with this year. I'm going to be starting to stream more. There are a lot of these games where I would just play it on my own. Like Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, Resident Evil 2 is coming out, I don't know, Metro Exodus is coming out. These games I'd be willing to play on my own, but the fact now that I want to try and get out there, stream more, that I'm going to be streaming these games. So, it should be very, very interesting, and just, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, Devil May Cry 5, I will be definitely picking up this February. And hopefully you guys are too, and hopefully you join me on this journey. But yeah, number 7 is a remake that was announced at the Game Awards. And I've played a tiny bit of it, not much, but heard good things. And that's Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing, if you guys don't know, is obviously the Crash Bandicoot equivalent of Mario Kart, with Crash Bandicoot characters and all that. And I do own the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. I own 2 copies of it, actually. One on the Switch and one on the PS4. And let me tell you, Crash Bandicoot 2, this was in the other video, but one of my favorite games ever. So, the fact that I could see that game remastered just really brought so much nostalgia back. It's so good. And I may actually stream that this year. I may actually go back and replay the game. And I don't know, we'll see what happens, but yeah, I think that's gonna happen. But Crash Team Racing, I'm interested to see the remastery of it. Vicarious Visions did a phenomenal job with it. Excuse me. Now, if it's them doing it again, I know hands down they will do a fantastic job. If it's somebody else, I feel they're really gonna do good. I hope. I'm happy that Crash Bandicoot is back in the limelight after a 10-year hiatus or whatever it was. I think 2008 was his last game, the Mind Over Mutants. So, just being able to bring him back 10 years later is really good. And the fact that Spyro's back with the Reignited trilogy. I'm really happy for these old franchises to be rejuvenated again and be brought back to players that never played them. Me personally, and that's me personally, because I've never played Spyro. I played Crash 2. I didn't play Crash 1 or 3. I never owned them. But Spyro, I just never played. I knew the character. I just never played the games. So being able to play the Reignited trilogy is just amazing. So yeah, Crash Team Racing is gonna be another cool kart racer. And I'm not gonna go on a limb and say it's gonna be better than Mario Kart, because Mario Kart's been doing this for years. But Crash Team Racing, I think, if done right, I think Mario Kart may really have a competitor again for the first time in all these years. And should be interesting. I know I'm not really saying much, but I don't know, I'm just saying my thoughts, and my thoughts aren't really much. I think, like, cool, this is gonna be fun to play. I may stream it. Like, I don't know. But there are some of these games that I don't have much, like, background with. There are some games that I do, and then there are some I don't. So, yeah. Okay, the next game on this list, number 6, is Metro Exodus. Now, way back in the day, I played Metro 2099, 2077? What's the game? I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna give this a look. Metro 2033. I was way off, Jesus. Metro 2033. I did play that game way back in the day. It was free for Xbox Gold members. So, yeah. I think I played about halfway through for stopping for some reason. But it was pretty fun. I ended up buying the Redux edition on PS4, which has that game and Metro Last Light. Haven't gotten to them yet, but Metro Exodus is looking really interesting. and I'm probably not gonna get it day one. I don't know when I would get it, but it's something that's really, really piqued my interest. So I'm really looking forward to jumping in and seeing what Metro Exodus is about. Number 5. Now, Nintendo and me have gone way back, like, as in way back to, like, 2004, I think. Because my first Nintendo console was the Game Boy, and then the first home console was the GameCube. And then the Wii, never owned a Wii U. Then I owned the DS, a 3DS, and then the Nintendo Switch. So I've had and then I recently just bought a Nintendo 64. And I have the Super Nintendo Classic. So I have a fair share of Nintendo consoles, whether the classics or the originals. So Nintendo is really a big part of my life. But one game series and one game character that I've never really played much of is this guy, Yoshi. And that's why Crafted World is really getting me hype. I wanted to play Woolly World, but obviously, like I said, I never owned a Wii U, so I never was able to. There was a port on the 3DS, but at that point, I never really was playing my 3DS. And I don't know, it's probably like $40. I didn't really feel like paying that much for it. Then I saw this a couple years back, or last year, whenever it was, and this really got me interested. I really like Yoshi. I love the style of Woolly World, so just combining the two again, bringing that type of stuff to the Switch, makes me happy. So, yeah. Crafted World is really going to be an interesting game. I want to stream Switch games, but I don't have an Elgato or something, so I may need to fork over some money, like $150 or whatever the hell it is, to get one. So hopefully by the summer I will have an Elgato capture card to be able to stream some Switch games or whatever. So, yeah. Get ready for that. And hopefully Yoshi's Crafted World is going to be as good as I'm hoping it's going to be. But going from one cutesy family game to one remade horror game, we got Resident Evil 2. Now, if you guys haven't played the one-shot demo that just released a couple days back, finish this video, and then go download it. That crap is fantastic. I do own Resident Evil 2. Never really played it much. When I got my N64 this summer, I bought Resident Evil 2 and I bought Ocarina of Time. I think the N64 for me was more or less like a, I wouldn't say a designer piece, but like a piece that I'll just have to see, like, so I have one. Sometimes I play the games, but not often, so just having Resident Evil 2 and the fact that the remake is coming out, I played a bit of it. It was interesting. The tank controls were a bit to get used to, but Resident Evil 2, that one-shot demo, I did not like the time aspect of it. The fact that you have 30 minutes and then it's done, like, that sort of pissed me off a bit, because there are large environments and whatever to go through. So just being rushed to finish the thing sort of left a bad taste in my mouth, I guess. So the game was fantastic, don't get me wrong. So I'm really looking forward to Resident Evil 2. That game is actually coming out. Let's see. So it's coming out next Friday. So this game I will definitely be streaming. If it's not at midnight on Friday, then it will be after my class on Friday. But yeah, this game I will definitely be streaming. Maybe the whole thing, maybe not. But we'll see. But hopefully this game is pretty short, because in 3 days from then, we got this behemoth, Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, how do I put this nicely? I'm not very big into Kingdom Hearts. I never was. I never owned a PS3 until a couple years back. So I just recently started getting into it. And the only Kingdom Hearts games I ever owned was the 1525 remix thing on the PS4. So sorry. So I'm in I know some of the story, but in a sense, I'm basically going into this game blind. So we'll see what happens. I know some of the story from 1. I know some of the story from 2. I don't really know any of the story from the spin-off games. So this is going to be a very interesting experience. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. If you guys want to go on the ride with me, I will be on. Well, I'll be streaming the game. I don't know where I'll be streaming. PS4 you can stream to Twitch or YouTube, so I haven't decided whether I'm going to be streaming Twitch or YouTube. We'll see what happens. I will probably putting a video up saying, hey, I'm live streaming. If I'm live streaming on Twitch, I'll put it up. If it's on YouTube, obviously you'll get the notification. Ring the bell so that you know that I'm streaming or I post a video. I don't know. Just let people know. Okay. Now we're down to the top 2 games of my most anticipated games list. Now, number 2, I wouldn't say I'm an anime geek. I would not say that. I do watch some anime though. I don't know all of them, but I know some of them. And the fact that this game is getting me really interested and hype is very, very interesting. And that, my friends, is Jump Force. Now, granted, obviously I know all the characters that are right here. I know Naruto, I know Luffy, and I know Goku. Now, if I watched a lot of the franchises at the front, no. But I know of them. I know a lot of the side characters from all the series, from the games. The one thing I like about this game, I like that they have Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! In this game. So that puts a good touch on the game. Brings some older characters along with some newer characters. It's fun. And they have Light and Ryuk from Death Note. What pisses me off though is they are NPCs. But whatever, they're probably part of the story somehow, so that should be interesting. This game, I definitely will be live streaming. Whether it's co-op, or not co-op, fighting against friends, or doing the story mode, or both, but it will be live streamed. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for that, and yeah, that's it for Jump Force. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I'm a somewhat big fan of anime. I am happy that Izuku, Midoriya from My Hero, is in the game, so that is going to be very exciting. Jesus. Izuku, Goku, Naruto, and Yugi. Is it 3v? 3v3? 2v2? And all those guys are in it, and yet the Joestars aren't. Sorry, Mike, but hopefully they get in, but who knows. Okay, and now I have some honorable mentions before we hit number 1. And there may be one game here, along with a couple others, that I haven't said. Well, here's some honorable mentions for you. Got Rage 2. We got The Division 2. And we got Far Cry New Dawn. There. These are my 3 honorable mentions. Far Cry New Dawn. I played a crap ton of it. I beat the whole game, actually. It's a fantastic experience. And this is, it's not a spin-off, it's a side story. Or it's an add-on story to the end of the game. So, it could be interesting, could be bad, could be good, who knows. Rage 2. Never played Rage. I have the original at home, but never played it. But Rage 2, I love Doom. Just cause, haven't played much of it. But the games are interesting to see, and I played a bit of Just Cause 2. That game was pretty fun, so I'm willing to give Rage 2 a shot. And Division 2, oh god, Division 2, I played a bit of the first Division. I played the beta. The beta was pretty fun. I will say that. I originally was going to buy the game when it came out. I never did. I still haven't. The reason I haven't is just because, I don't know, it's just I'm gonna buy The Division 2. The Division 2, they're saying, Ubisoft is saying that they fixed a lot of the issues of the original, and they're gonna make it better, and ba 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 ba. You know what? You know what, Ubi? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give The Division 2 a shot. Hopefully it's better than The Division 1. Hopefully some of the story is better, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. At this point, I'm not really willing to give The Division 1 a shot just because it's so far in its life cycle. It's fairly cheap, yes, it's like $10 bucks, $15 bucks, but what's the point when The Division 2 is coming out in like April or whenever it's coming out? But yeah, these are my 3 honorable mentions. And now, there's one game that has not. There's one game that has not been on this list. And I think you guys know what it may be. Ladies and gentlemen, if I get copyrighted for this, I don't give a shit. Yeah, that was stupid, but hey, whatever. I'm pretty dumb, but whatever. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 is my most anticipated game of the year. Now, Mortal Kombat X was my first iteration into the franchise, and believe you me, that was probably one of the most fun games I've played in a while. It was so fun, within the past couple months, I actually rebought it on PS4, because it was like 10 bucks. It was the XL edition. It got everybody. So yeah, Mortal Kombat. Honestly, I don't know. At E3, it sort of pissed me off given the fact they never announced it. And then watching the Game Awards, talking with my friend, or my roommate and his friend and whatever, we're talking, and Ed Boon comes on like, what the fuck? Uh-oh. Is it MK? What's happening? Then he announces some sports award. Like, really, Ed? Really? You're gonna announce sports? And then not paying attention, and then a freaking arrow goes through the screen like, oh, fuck. And then that just, my hype bar went from 0 to infinity in about 0.5 seconds. And then, a lot of people say that the rap music, or whatever the music was, didn't really fit. It was okay. It fit a little bit. In some sense it didn't, but yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just so excited. This video's gonna be going up Thursday, so tonight is the Mortal Kombat reveal live stream. So if you guys want to know more about Mortal Kombat 11, tune into that. That should be very interesting to watch. I will definitely be watching that. Maybe I'll live stream it. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Actually, no, I can't live stream it because I'll be in class. Fuck! Actually, wait, no, it's not even that night. It's during the day. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. Eastern, yeah. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the MK reveal live stream. I know I certainly will. And this game, I will 1000% be live streaming when it releases April 23rd. I will be live streaming the story mode. I will be live streaming playing some online. I'll be live streaming a shit ton of it. You can count on that. Okay, guys, that is my top 10 most anticipated games of 2019. Like I said before, this list goes up to the day I'm recording it, so Last of Us, Death Stranding, all those games haven't really been announced for 2019 officially, so they haven't made the list. Maybe I'll add like a pinned comment if they get announced for the year. Who knows? But yeah, that's it for this list. hope you guys enjoyed. Top 10s will be going out Tuesday and Thursday. Every Tuesday and Thursday, so stay tuned for that. I'll be doing live streams on Mondays and probably Fridays, and then some random videos like gameplays or whatnot during the week, so stay tuned for that. Ring the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with anything I post, and yeah, I will see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is for you.